Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone while learning this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risk their lives and freedom to do so. It's the brother Tazamak coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson, Shall Go Forth into Captivity. You're going into these floods, and you know how some brothers are going to be cast into prison, these concentration camps, you know, because this devil is moving out with a purpose. He always had a purpose, you know. He always had a purpose to deceive and just to destroy everything around him. That's how this devil is, you know, a deceiver, the adversary, you know. So with that being said, he's an adversary. He's a main adversary to us, you know, to the Israelites, mainly the elect, because we're the threat to his new world order. So when he gets the green light from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he's gonna move on us. You know, the Lord is gonna try every brother's spirit. You know, whether it be a concentration camp, whether it be a guillotine, whether it be you didn't eat for 2 days, the Lord said he was going to feed us. He didn't say every day he was going to feed us. You got to have faith in this thing, you know. And looking at this picture through the spirit, he seems uncertain. Like, damn, I don't know if I'm going to get out, if I'm going to be stuck in here, you know. The Lord got Peter out of prison, you know. The Lord got Daniel out when he was cast in the lion's den, you know. The things that were written aforetime was for our learning, just like the scriptures say, to build our faith. So when he gets the green light, because I know, you know, we know he wants to do it now, but he ain't got permission yet. The scriptures say that he has bounds that he cannot pass. So even though he's ruling right now, he can't just walk around and do whatever the hell he wants to. He still has to be in order. You know, Satan is in order with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord created that spirit. You know, now niggas be like, oh, well, Satan and the God can fight and be a good fight. That's not true. You know, the Lord created every single spirit you see around us today, walking around these vessels, including the spiritual demon Satan and the physical counterpart Esau. You know, when they decide to try to roll on us, they're gonna try to beat us up. I'm sure they're gonna try to spit on us, kick us, hit us with different type of objects to break our mind down, try to starve us out. You know, come back 3 days or a week later in our cell, we still alive, still breathing. The Lord's gonna do miracles for us, bros. Gotta believe that. I'm gonna start off in the book of Psalms, or not Psalms, Salakia, Zechariah 14, and verse 2. And something else before I want to get this out. Trump's talking about doing these the mass deportations. That's just the beginning. That's just the beginning of the iceberg. Because when they really start rounding niggas up, it ain't gonna be on the news. They're just gonna kick down doors, take you, your wife, your kids. It don't matter the age. Oh, well, my daughter Samantha is only 3 years old. Well, she got to come too. You think this devil got some fucking sympathy? These people be getting on my nerves. Well, the government would never do that. You're gonna see who the devil is in these couple months, man. Because something big is about to go down. Bro's been talking about it for the longest. And the Lord's about to start, you know, cast a mass judgment. More than what's going on. The planes crashes, more than that. Bridges collapsing, fires, ice age storms. It's in March and it's still kind of chilly going to Reno. I'm on my way back from Reno right now. I shut down for the night at the plantation, but it's still kind of frosty. You know? This ain't normal weather. Different things are going on the earth. And this being one of them, the prisons that this devil's gonna cast, you know, some people into. Not everybody, but some. Zechariah 14:2. For I will gather all the nations against Jerusalem to battle, and it's a people before it's a place. And the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the woman ravished. You know, and all women are going to catch hell, even heathens. But judgment is going to start at the house of the Most High. You know, just like it says in 1 Peter. Okay, judgment is going to happen at the house of the Most High. So when it says that and the house is rifled and the women ravished, you know, that's talking about the G word, Grape, graped. Okay? That's what's going to be going down with these women. So all these women out here, and they're going to take all your good. They're going to take all your goods. You got some chains. They'll take it if they want it. You know, because they're not going to be bargaining with people. They ain't going to be like, all right, well, I won't touch you if you give me a necklace. All right, cool, you good. Nah, man. They know they're going to have the power that day. You know, these foreign troops. You know? And you even going to have martial law troops from our country doing some crazy shit. Because all bets are going to be off. 911 ain't going to be working, man. So it says that the women ravished. I just went into that. They're going to get sexually assaulted. Okay? To death. Just like the movie, I think it's called The Divide. It is called The Divide on Netflix. The woman, they sexually assaulted her to death, man. A gruesome way to die. You know? Just like the Levite's concubine in the book of Judges. A gruesome way to die. You know? That's going to be the norm in Jacob's trouble. All the women that got big booties, they breasts done, the pretty teeth, whatever. You're going to be a target. The ugly bitch might be a blessing in that day. All these women going to be looking crazy. You know? Because if she got the right spirit on her, a woman, imagine Whoopi Goldberg. She's not pretty. A monster, right? Imagine a woman like that in Jacob's trouble that has a relationship with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He going to have her looking right in the kingdom. You know, it's not about a big booty in perfect size jugs, man. It's not about that. That's going to be a fucking target that day. And it says, and half of the city shall go into captivity, and the residue of the people should not be cut off from the city. When it says half of people should not go forth into captivity, that's talking about these concentration camps. You know what I want to base the premise of the lesson on? The concentration camps. Yes, sir. They're real. They're very real. People, you know, somebody drove by in the desert saying that they saw, I don't know what part of the world they were in, but they saw a bunch of concentration camps just in the middle of fucking nowhere. They were like, man, what are they planning? What are they planning? Well, we know, according to the scriptures, now y'all about to see, because y'all don't want to get right with the Lord. When people say get right with the Lord, they say it just to say it. I want to get right with the Lord. Man, I know I've been wicked. What are you doing to get right? Well, I stopped smoking 6 cigarettes a day and I smoke 3 now. That's still off. Still off. I was a heavy pot smoker before I came to the truth. I had to put it down. I gave my life to the Lord. You have to be willing to change, be renewed in your mind, or things like this could be waiting for you. A concentration camp, martial law troops kicking down your door, foreign troops running in your house, taking your family, taking everything you worked so hard for in this fucking society, which is demonic. You know? So when these nations get ready to move on Babylon, these people will have hell. They're going to have hell to pay. It is rightfully so. I'm going to get this precept next in the book of Revelation. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is Revelation 2. And I'm going to go to verse 10. It's Yahweh Shai speaking. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, and it says, you know, which thou shalt suffer, because the elect is going to be going through things as well, but the Lord is going to be with us. So we don't have nothing to fear. The Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. We stand the boulders of lion for this truth, just like Yahweh Shai did, man. We're going to drink in that same cup. A brother did, what brother was that? A brother just did a lesson today. I can't remember Salakia, but he was saying that when Jacob's trouble really kicks off and really gets going, because we have the beginning stages of it right now, he says it's going to separate the elect from the non-elect. You know, the people that was pretending, yeah, I'm a believer, blah, 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 blah. When that heat get turned up, people going to tuck their tails, you know, between their legs. You know, I don't know who that is. Or I don't worship the Lord. You know, but what do you have to gain from not serving the Lord? Everything over here? To get an extra 90 days? Okay, he don't serve Yahweh Shai, or send him on his way. You get an extra 90 days to be in hell? I'd rather give my life for the Lord, man. And it says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. This ain't talking about a literal guy with a pitchfork. That's Esau, okay? In these concentration camps. That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You know, so we're going to, you know, certain brothers are going to be in these concentration camps for a period of time, for a season. Just a period of time. It's not going to be forever. It ain't going to be like the prison movies. You see a nigga get sentenced to 10 years, and then he go out and go free. Nah, man, the Lord ain't going to do that to his servants. The scripture said there'll be no flesh to be saved, but we do know it's going to be a period of time. It's going to be a period of hell. Shit, we going through hell right now. It's never done to us, man. You know? And that crown of life, man, there's going to be an actual crowning ceremony, man. Actual crowning ceremony. The scripture says, let no man take your crown. You got to be willing to get to salvation by any means, cutting off everybody. Living in a box so you can make it, if need be. So when they present these things to you, your mind is ready. You girded up your loins, man. That's why mirth could be a curse, man, because if you're having too much fun, how is your mind ready for the battle? We're in the spiritual war right now. You know, Revelation 2 and 10 come. Esau cast you into prison, and now you scared shitless because your mind wasn't where it needed to be. The scripture said to meditate on the law day and night. You're supposed to be wrapped, immersed in His word. Even if you're having a tore up week, push for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know, you push for Him, the Lord's going to put the Spirit on you to be able to endure what comes your way. I should have got that. I'm going to get this next in the book of Psalms. I think my scriptures is ripped. No, here we go. Psalms 18. And I'm going to start at verse 4. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. And you know, the sorrows of death compassed me. You know, this place Babylon is nothing but death. You know, the food they feed us, the chemtrails, the water, the freaking medicine they give us kills you. You know, a 60-year-old man going to get a surgery, they tell him you don't have insurance, you got to die in 3 days. Everything they push here is death. The culture, you know, the morality, because that morality is going to lead you to death. Those that draw into perdition, destruction, you know. And it says, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. You know, it's symbolic because King David was saying that all the wicked niggas around him, all the wicked, you know, the flows of ungodly men, all the wicked niggas around him, man. Just like the wicked niggas around us have us vexed. But when you look at it on the other hand, the flood is talking about the martial law troops, man. These foreign troops that are going to be coming. The armies. You know? And when they come, they're going to be throwing niggas into concentration camps, man. They ain't about to be asking questions. Once they realize the law is off, this shit is over with, man, they ain't going to be nothing. They're going to be pulling out all the stops, man. Pulling out all the stops. You know? It says, the sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. You know, and we're in hell right now. We're in hell right now. The condition we're in. We wake up every day to this, man. Every day. And this is the solution right here. Because it's going to get more hellish in the last days. Way more. It's going to be evil times, bad times all around. This is the butter pecan cheesecake. I like saying that. I don't know why. I look at it as a good dessert, but, you know, when I think about something good, you know, if I look at a good breakdown, I'm like, man, this is that butter pecan, you know? I don't know. But, yeah, so this is cakewalk right now. Watch what's about to happen. Verse 6. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried unto my power. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. You know, we cry out to the Lord day in and day out. How much more so then? You know, the scriptures tell us to pray without ceasing. This is how we're going to get out of this hell, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the Lord hears our prayers. You know, I feel like I need to pray more. I used to pray, you know, a few times a day. But I'm like, man, I need to be praying more. Our forefathers prayed daily. You know, King David was wrapped in prayer. You know, that's just one example, but, you know, I'm just throwing it out there. So when these things start to take place, the Lord is not going to forget about us. We got to just stay strong in prayer. Proverbs 18 and 10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. You know, I'm getting ready to close with this. In the Apocrypha, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able to. You know, and it shall not be able, Slaki. And you're going to have these militia groups, okay, And then you gonna have the martial law troops, the foreign troops. You're gonna have all kind of, people walking around thinking they're somebody, you know. And they're gonna be capturing people. Somebody even cast niggas in like a makeshift prison they made in their damn basement. Have 20 niggas down there just torturing them, stabbing them up. Everything is gonna be to the fullest in that day. You know? So you're not gonna be able to just walk around. I wanna go to Rancho. You ain't gonna be able to go there. I wanna go to Hollywood. You ain't gonna be able to go there. I wanna go to Atlanta. You ain't gonna be able to go there. You know, we're gonna be on the move, but we gotta move wisely. The scripture said that we should be like pilgrims, man. The only way out of this is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with all the tribulation coming. And we're not going to be sitting there hopeless like this image I got. That nigga in that picture don't got no hope. You know? Brothers always talk about during the pandemic how brothers was still in a good mood. You know? We thought it was over. Brothers in a good mood like, hey, when everybody else is scared shitless. We gonna be held up by the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai these coming times. Prison, guillotine, whatever y'all throw at us. It's not going to work. Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say shalom.